What is up, my awesome viewers? It's Ryoji on here. We're gonna take a look at this Adrix and Nev twin caster. I think this is the freaking sweet build. It's a pretty decent build. It's got some money cards, it's got some cheapo common cards. It's not super expensive, at least to my knowledge. Unless inflation comes to play and then ruins the budget. But hey, I don't think this deck is super expensive, but it might be. So it is what it is. Anyways, Adrix and Nev, one of my favorite commander decks, well, the only deck that I actually bought from the Strixhaven College. War 2, Parallel Lives in a Body. Cool. So of course, we gotta have the things that makes tokens. E6, of course. I mean, he's in a commander deck too, so why not? This is actually a pretty interesting choice because for this particular build, I have actually like quite a few number of monsters. I mean creatures. Screw it. I'm just gonna say monsters. I have quite a few number of monsters, so this actually works really well when it's in the grave. Of course, it gets super out of hand when this thing goes off. With Adrix doing it 14 times. 14 freaking times. That's legit. Basically, I have the other one. Where is it? Where are you? There we go. Boom. And oh wait, hang on. There's actually more. There's like a cycle of them. Boom. And wait. Is it not here? There we go. Alright, so these guys, once it decided to focus. So these guys basically enters the battlefield and they make a bunch of friggin' tokens. And of course the dream basically is to have both these mofos on the field and then oh snap. No, I don't think that's gonna get me demonetized. Probably. Anyways, I'm just gonna move on. Like seriously, nobody watches my videos anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so focus on the actual cards. Alright, so having these two monsters on the field, that's the dream, with these guys entering the battlefields. So Master of Waves, he waves in and he makes a bunch of elementals. Deep Forest Hermit, he enters the battlefield, makes a bunch of squirrels. Squirrels get 1/1, and then of course, you know, with the dream team, essentially, I make a bunch of Master of Waves. I make a bunch of Deep Forest Hermits. I make a bunch of Avenger Zendikars. I make a bunch of Hornet Queens, which then spawns out and spew like vomit, literally vomit out a lot of tokens. I was gonna say things that's gonna get me more demonetized, but it literally just barf out a bunch of tokens, and that's the dream. That's basically like, if I pull off one of these monster cards, I am happy. If I pull this off and I still lose the game, I don't care. If I pull this off and I get a board wipe, I don't care. I am happy if this happens. So that's the dream team. It's the dream team combo, and then we have the oh, actually this is part of the combo too. It's more or less the same. You get 2 cats, but of course you know you get multiple of these, and then you get multiple of the cats. Yeah, you guys know the deal. Then we have the once per turn, it makes something. Okay, cool. Yep, these guys. So basically what they do is once per turn they spew out a token. Yep. And This is in the deck, so that's legit. This is like 20 bucks now. Why? Why is this 20 bucks? It's not really that good. Like seriously, when this thing hits the field, it's like die. So, anyways, 20 bucks. Why? This is pretty decent. Again, once per turn, spills out a token. This is when you fight graveyard. So you do this. I mean, you'll be spilling out tokens anyways, but you're hurting graveyards at the same time, so that's cool. This anti-flyer, and once again, once per turn, spill out a token. Squirrel's Nest. This is cute. This is a filler card. This is a cheapo card. It makes cute little squirrels, and when they try to kill it, you play the animal card. Like, you know, you're not gonna kill a squirrel, right? Are you? Are you really gonna kill squirrels? You know? Don't do it. Have a heart. Again, this is pretty much Tender Shoot Dryad. Okay, this is pretty much this, but way cheaper. $20, 20 cent, maybe 20 cent or more, or for some reason someone hyped this card up and it's like $5. But anyways, this is essentially this, but cheaper. You know why? Because of one additional mana. This costs 6 CM. Wait, hang on. We don't say CMC. 6 mana value. This costs 5 mana value. And because it's 1 mana value less, like seriously, guys, Timeless Witness is just as good. Timeless Witness is a cent card. Eternal Witness is like $5. Like, jeez, so much. Oh, talking about expensive cards, Coma. It's worth it. It's totally worth it, because again, once per turn you spill out a token. It looks so cool. It's a freaking serpent. Serpent Knight, not a dragon, but serpent. Anyways, looks super cool. But yeah, this card is like $15. Really expensive. This you know how much CMC, I mean mana value this is? This is a freaking 7. Not so much, but anyways, he's in the deck once per turn. This is actually pretty friggin' beast, because this one, again, so once per turn, spill out a token, spill out a copy. So, I mean, if you don't have any, not this guy, but like this guy or this guy, if you once per turn, you make one of them, and each upkeep, and they stack up. Oh, dude, this so freaking awesome. It's so freaking awesome. Like once per turn, you make one of them. They spew out each upkeep. There's 2 things that are going on, and then 3 things, and then it gets out of hand, and then you get a board wipe. So that's basically what happens. This is a legit, really good card for pennies on a dollar. Because think about it. Okay, in the beginning of the upkeep, if you control a commander, which you always do in this freaking deck. Because why would you not always control your commander? It's freaking parallel lives in a body. You should always control your commander. You create a token as a copy of this. It's literally Scute Swarm. Yes. Not as fast, because you know, beginning of your upkeep spews out a token. That's a copy of this. It's pretty freaking legit. And then, let's see, did I cover anything else? These guys. Oh, these 2. These ones. Okay, so, for the lows, I just run this, because when I pull it off, it's like a 99, no, not 99, 80, 60, 50, 40, yeah? Still pretty legit with trample and, well, not trample, but I have a thing. Yeah, I give it flying. There you go. It's pretty legit. Double major, it doesn't work how you want it to work, but it's still pretty decent. So it's like you make 2 of your commander, essentially. And they double up and they stack on each other. It still gets pretty out of hand, but it's not like ridiculously out of hand. That's how people originally thought it would be, hence why this is a lot cheaper. I think it's like $1 now, so yeah. This is in the deck, so gotta run it. It's pretty decent, you know. Your opponent play a badass creature. Surprise! Snap. I can't say the second word. Anyways, but you know, surprise, and then yeah, you make your own stuff. I don't want to get demonetized. Anyways, Clone Legion. Legit double army. Like, just imagine some player plays their fancy elves deck and they swarm the field with a bunch of freaking elves, and then guess what? You have your own elf army times 2. GG. That's pretty legit. This is a really expensive card. And the only reason why it's super expensive is because it's only in friggin' Battle Bond. Unless it reprints itself, then better. But this is also like a $20 card or a $17 card or some kind of above $10 card that honestly you don't really need it, but you want it though, because it literally makes a token, and the whole entire theme of this deck is token. So this literally makes a token when another non-token creature enters the battlefield. It's pretty freaking legit, not gonna lie. This is here for landfall. I mean, landfall is pretty okay, but it's not like the main theme of the deck. But hey, you know, it can get out of hand with this, but it's not really meant for it. So yeah, there's that. So that's I pretty much spiel out the good part first. So you got ramp, because ramp is something you need, especially if you're doing Simic or Quandrix. I mean, ramp is a must. So, and of course you gotta draw, because if you can't draw, you're not gonna have fun. So you gotta draw. This is actually pretty legit. This is a pretty legit Phyrexian Arena replacement, because of how often you have those little once per turn makes a token. So pretty consistent draw, believe it or not. Good draw. You can get rid of him. He's a common. He's a filler, so it's not something that's absolute must. Let me see if there's anything else that was here. Okay, yep, these I talked about them already. You need a little revive, because there's no revive in green and blue, so these are basically revivals. COD Zombie. It's pretty fun. Okay. Time to deal with the board, because Pillow Fort is your worst enemy. Pillow Fort makes things not fun. Propaganda, Ghostly Prison, those are the two that I just really hate. And any other Pillow Forts, your opponent can attack, crawl space, ensnaring bridge. I think those are pretty much it. At least those are the ones that I can think of. So yeah, deal with it. Creature removal or make a token, depending on how you want to do it. Pretty nice. Board wipe, because believe it or not, there are times when you actually do want to wipe the board because you can't handle it. It will happen. This is the best. This is now like $3. It used to be $20, now $3. Awesome. Anyways, because it comes with a deck, so yeah. Anyways, 4 board wipes. Pretty legit. Some of the miscellaneous cards that I can't really think of like a category for them, but they're pretty decent. I mean, okay, this Avacyn Shalai. Just this is your answer. This is your answer, because my other decks have the Avacyn Shalai answer. This does not, so I am forced to put this card here because it's my Avison shall I answer. And propaganda, of course, because sometimes you need to pillow fort yourself. This is pretty decent actually. Everything else gets +2/+2, so it's pretty legit. Hexproof. You want that, especially because you have a bunch of those little things that goes in, you know, +1/+1, or wait, not +1/+1. Once per turn, spew out a token. Those things will die pretty quickly, so. You gotta have this card. You gotta have this card. Just imagine this with your commander. That's a win con in and of itself. Just everything stacks on each other, and wow, just it gets out of hand real quick. So, yep. Search. It's kind of a filler card, so you don't really need it. Right. Hexproof. Flash in to protect your, even though it has ward. It's kind of a filler card, but it's a pretty decent card, so yeah. I mean, if you're gonna buy the deck, you're gonna have this card anyway, so might as well put it in. Lands. Nothing. And we're back to part 2 because it got cut off. Anyways, lands are nothing really special because they're just playing like literally forests and islands. So some different lands that aren't common. Lands that aren't common lands, basically. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I do lands super simple because I don't have that kind of budget for expensive lands, even though you guys see some of the cards in there. But anyways, yeah, I'm not like a, you know, special land kind of guy. So just these 4 pretty generic lands that comes in the deck. I think so. This comes in the deck. This comes in the deck. This comes in the deck. This probably comes in the deck. Probably. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Adrix and Nev. Awesome duel, awesome build, love it. Super fun to play. So yeah, you guys like it? Now comment down below, subscribe, the bell, thumbs up. If you want some cutthroat content, I got locals. And then if you actually like tech videos, I got a tech channel down there too. Alright, you guys stay awesome.